And we believe this other eye is going to be brown. So he is going to be, is it blue?
Yeah. That eye is blue.
No, it's not. It turned blue? We got something for you now though. We're gonna get you nice and hefty. Oh my bad, y'all caught me talking to the puppy. Welcome to dreamOnkennels, and in today's episode, we're going to be giving week 4 updates on the puppies and also giving a few individual profiles. Before we move on to that, be sure to like this video and also hit the subscribe button. And here we have Mr. Thumper, and he is a good-looking boy. And you're gonna hear me say good-looking girl and good-looking boy. All of them are good-looking, but I mean, when you hold them and you see him up this close, it just makes you want to say, he's a good-looking boy. And this is our flashy fawn, and he is the biggest out of the flashies. You see here, this little rascal's not missing not one meal, not one. So he's getting this black in his nose and his lip. I mean, he's just a good-looking boy. And if I had to describe him, I would say he's the laid-back and cool fellow. He gets up and barks occasionally, but he's really laid back and cool, kind of sticks to himself. He plays with everybody, but he just doesn't mind being by himself. Kind of has Dream's personality. Dream is real laid back and cool. She'll play every now and then, but she's a real laid back, relaxed dog, and he has Dream's personality. There's a section of the house that think he looks just like Dream. I think he doesn't. I think we have 2 others that look more like Dream. Once you see those, you can leave a comment, let us know which one of the puppies looks most like Dream. But this little rascal here is just a good looking boy. This is Mr. Thumper, AKA I'm chillin'. Say yeah, Mr. Chill. And this little fella, the name is Uncle Ben. But if there's another name that we could give this little rascal, it would be Sleepy, because he is the puppy that sleeps the most. Uncle Ben is the oldest puppy. He's the firstborn, and he's an all-white male. And this is the one that has the blue eye and the brown eye. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. You gonna open your eyes, man? I know you're sleepy, but his left eye is blue. And we believe this other eye is going to be brown. He is going to be, is it blue?
Yeah. That eye is blue.
No, it's not. It turned blue? Oh, shoot. You little good looking fella. Don't go to sleep. We need to see your eyes. Oh, man. I was mistaken. This little rascal has 2 blue eyes. So left eye is blue. And this right eye that we thought was gonna come in brown is actually turning blue as well. So man, look at you. Changes. It's amazing what happens from day to day and especially from week to week. And here we have Diesel. And he is a good looking boy. See his black coming in on his nose and lip. And he is the flashy brindle out of the litter. I mean, he's looking good. And I don't want to speak too soon, ladies and gentlemen, but I think this is going to be a flashy brindle with blue eyes as well. I'm gonna give it another week or 2, to let the eyes settle in and stuff like that, because they've only really been open for a week. But some of these colors are distinct, and I don't know. I want to sign off on it and say it's blue, but we'll see. I'm not gonna get too happy too early. But I think there's a chance that Mr. Diesel may have blue eyes as well. But this is our flashy brindle, and this little rascal is the crybaby out of the group. He's just like his daddy. He looks good, but he fusses and whines about everything, but he will stand up and show his bark. This little rascal will get after you at the gate. He pounces and stuff so far. He's a good looking boy. See, I gotta have my way. I'm the crybaby. And I'm sleepy. And here we have Miss Scooter. And this is our female fawn. And a lot of people like her because of her solid black mask. And this little lady here is feisty. And probably the feistiest of the group, males included. You talking about barking, voicing her opinion throughout the litter. She is the one. She holds down the fort and she takes none from nobody. And if you look at her, she's as big as all the males that are in the litter. She's probably the second biggest puppy in the litter. This is Miss Scooter. Ain't that right? Yeah. Say, I'm ready to go back to sleepy too. I'm ready to go back to sleep. I'm sorry, little fella. I'm sorry, little fella. What's going on, man? You look good. Little rascal. Little bitty rascal. Get you eating some more. Yeah, I don't think you've been getting your share of the milk. Yeah, I think they just been holding out on the milk. You not been able to get in there, huh? Yeah. We got something for you now, though. We're going to get you nice and hefty. Oh, my bad. Y'all caught me talking to the puppy. But this here is Prince. And he is a male, flashy fawn. And he's one of the smaller males. We're going to fix that here in a little bit. Say, because we're moving on to some other type of food. Say, yeah, we're going to get off the milk. We transitioning. But yeah, this is Prince. And this is the one I think looks more like Dream because the stripe on his head is a little bit wider, like Dream's. He has more white in his face, like Dream does, in the mask area. And then also around his neck area, his white doesn't connect all the way. And that's kind of how Dream's neck is as well. But he's another good looking one. If I had to describe him, I would say he's kind of like the one that gets pushed to the side because he's little. He stands his ground. He fights and scraps with everybody else, but he's just little. See, I'm the little guy. I'm a little guy, so I miss out on some food sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna change that. Say I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna whoop everybody. Yes, I'm gonna grow up and be the big boy. This is how Boss was. And if any of you are like Boss, and how he's turned out now that he's 2 years old. Boss is small like this. He was one of the ones that looked like the runt. And then we got him and that rascal sprouted up. So I see the same thing happening for Mr. Prince. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Ain't that right, little dude? So just to give you some updates of what's going on in week 4, a lot more movement. Puppies are moving around, walking pretty good. They can sit by themselves. We're transitioning from the milk from Dream to gruel. Yesterday, we actually started that process, so we'll be mixing in the gruel with the milk. And by the time we get to week 5, we should be all the way on gruel exclusively. Some of the things that you can see the puppies doing are play fighting with each other, biting each other. The teeth are coming in. So that's one of the reasons why Dream is not wanting to feed as much anymore. And so those are some of the things that's changing with the puppies. And just how boisterous they are. They start to learn what their bark is. So they bark at the bigger dogs a lot more often than they used to. But one thing that is consistent with them is sleep, sleep, sleep. They're doing so much changing and so much growing in these first couple of months that, you know, sleep is required. And so they have a burst of energy when it comes to barking and playing. And that lasts for a short period of time because they're going right back to sleep. All right, so thank you for joining us today and getting an update on the puppies. Next week, they will be getting their baths for the first time, and they need it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get that alert that comes directly to your phone for that video. And be sure to like this video. Until then, thank you for joining us and be blessed.